Alright folks, bear with me as I reel this bait in here. This is our new swim bait. What I want to try to do is show you guys the action. And see that there bait, the way it swims. That body is just moves tremendously. I'd like to cast this out, let it sit on top for a sec just to get that initial drop, and this will dive down about 2 to 4 foot. Let's see, I like to just kind of pop it back and forth, let that thing dance around. It has one of the most true wobbles as it wobbles through the water there. I call it a true bait. And this one here runs about 2 to 4 foot on the depth. What I like to do is just kind of reel it in and kind of pop it back and forth and reel it slack. So I'll go in, 1, 2, 3, in, 1, 2, 3. When I say in, I'm pulling the rod in. I can just feel that thing vibrating along with that rattle in there. And let it pause and it sinks up to the top. And then I'll have it dive back down. It almost looks like something that's kind of injured, up and down, up and down. Great action. Great wobble. Floats back to the top. There's many different ways you can work this. You can kind of drag it and go a little bit faster. I tend to sit in one little spot here and try to work these baits. And if you're not getting any bites, I'm not saying you have to sit in a spot for an hour, but you ought to work. I just missed one right. Just missed one right here. You come right to the top. Oh my goodness. Right to the top. Okay, that gave me little bumps there. He come and smacked it right as it was coming up to the top, and I wasn't ready. I seen him right here in front of me too. So let's see if we can't get him. That's good to know. Good to know that these are sure irritating these guys out here at this bait. See if we can get one in here today. This time I'll try and pay a little attention here. Right about here is where I got him in there. Well, he didn't want it that time. I'm gonna keep working this guy right here in front of me here. Now that I know that he wanted that. I think what it was too, he come up and saw me. He opened up his mouth, and then I seen him look right at me in the eye, and I think he just he had his mouth on it and then just kind of popped. Oh, there he is. Oh no, I just missed it there. See if he comes back to it. If I pay attention here, let's see if we can't land one of these guys here today. Alrighty, back at me here. There's a little bit of about here today. It's good to see that they like to come up there and try to hit that like that. Just keep on working that bait, Get Hooked Magic Baits, folks. Follow us on Facebook, gethookedmagicbaits.com for our our online bait and tackle shop. Or not bait, but you know, we have tackle, hard baits, soft plastic, custom made soft plastics. These hard baits here, all different kinds of swim baits, or custom extra wide gap hooks. I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive here, make them swim down there. I missed two, just wasn't paying attention here. Out here early in the morning. Y'all want baits? This here is one of our jointed baits out here. gethookedmagicbaits, custom soft plastics and hard baits. What we like to do, you know, we like to get this thing, give it a nice little cast out there. This particular bait here is our floating bait. It'll actually sink down a minute, so I like to let it float and just kind of let it pop it a couple of times there, and work it back and forth there. Just kind of popping it twice, let it sink. Pop it twice, get the slack out, let it sink. This bait is really going to be mimicking a lot of bait fish out here in the water. Alrighty, nice little cast out there. You know, so many ways you can work this thing. Sometimes I'll do it on a little bit of a faster retrieve because it has that movement of just swimming through the water like it's running away. You know, and that will trigger an aggressive. Oh, there's a bite right there. So that would trigger. Come on. Well, we just had one pick it up and run with it. I thought he was gonna take it there. Didn't aggravate him enough, and looks really good in the water there. Nice long cast out there, and just work it back. I'm going a little bit faster and popping it as we go. Oh, there we go. There we go, folks. All right. There we go. All right. See that? It's our brand new bait. And see, try not to get yourself hooked right there, but as you can see, you know, this bait is pretty irresistible. They love to definitely destroy this bait. And I had two casts out there, and the first one picked it up and moved it. It felt like a nice one. But that's our brand new swim bait. Comes in a few colors or nice hooks. gethookedmagicbaits and hard baits. We have custom hooks as well, extra wide gap, red, and round bend hooks. So head on over to gethookedmagicbaits.com. Hook yourself up onto some nice bass, folks. gethookedmagicbaits. These are the real deal. They work, as you can see. We're just out here not even 20 seconds and already are striking them.